Hello, everybody. The Gorgeous Nightmare here. I went ahead and did another drawing of another paranormal experience that I had. Um, I have a few of them actually, and sorry it took so long for me to get this up, but here it goes. I want to remind everybody that before you watch this, that you have to be at least 18 or older to watch this because of the language that's going to be um, spoken on here. So if you're ready, we're going to go ahead and start right now. Okay. Well, this was another time in my room. Um, I have this door that goes out to the porch, and this is actually a mirror. It's not a window. Um, my husband was laying here, and I was laying here. Um, we had just barely went to bed. It was a little bit late. I think it was like about like 1:30 or so. We stood up watching TV and stuff, and as we came back to bed, we had started trying to relax and everything, and I had the kitchen night light on for my my 8-year-old. Um, she's gone through so much stuff with a lot of paranormal experiences of her own and stuff, and I'll share those also later on in the future. I mean, I don't know what she saw, but I'll do my best and um, draw what I think she saw after I talk with her, and I'll see what she says about it. But anyway, it was this night that my husband and I was laying in bed, and right over here at the edge of the bed, actually at the feet of the bed, there was the sound of the plastic moving on the very bottom of the bed, where I have the like the box spring mattress covered up with the plastic still, and then I have my regular mattress on top. Well, the plastic was moving around a lot, and I have two small dogs in my house right now, but I put them in the cage so they don't run around and get into things. So I put them in their cage at night, and so I knew it wasn't that. I asked my husband. I go, "Are you moving the bed?" And he tells me, "No, I'm not moving the bed. I thought it was you." And I said, "No, it's not me." I go, "Are you sure it's not you?" And he says, "No, I haven't been moving at all. I've been in the same spot." So I said out loud, I go, "Well, I keep feeling the bed being bumped and stuff." So I thought maybe it was one of my kids, messing around or whatever, and no one was in here. Um, I just stood in bed and I didn't say or think anything of it anymore. And then it started moving again, and I started hearing the plastic move. And this time, my husband was saying, "Well, what is going on? You need to check and see what it is. Just check and see what it is." So I leaned over, and this entity or shadow person or demon or humanoid thing, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. At first, it was like over here at the corner of the bed right here, and it just slowly got on its hands and knees like it was going to start crawling. I didn't see any of the body, so that's why it's like black, and it was like a blackish gray color. I wasn't able to see the hands either. It was like blurred with the darkness of it. All I could see was the head and the face, and the face looked really odd, something I've never seen before. Um, the ears didn't look too much of like a bat, like the way they look here. They were normal human ears, but his head was very large, and it was like a basketball. I mean, it was very large, very almost perfectly like a sphere. So that was really odd. And its smile was very white too, and it was literally smiling from ear to ear, like the way they say. So he had a lot of teeth in his mouth. They weren't sharp or anything, scary or bloody or none of that kind of stuff. They were just regular, plain human teeth, but he had a lot. His eyes were black, very very black, and he didn't have any hair or anything like that. He was a big person or thing. I don't know what he was actually. I'm it's kind of confusing for me because I don't know if it was a shadow, a demon, or half human, or I don't know. So you guys need to help me out on this one. Um, as it was actually right here. I don't know if you guys are aware of that game called Red Light, Green Light. Um, I used to play that game when I was little with my family and friends, and it's when one of the kids stands with his back um, facing the rest of the kids, and they say green light. So the kids start taking steps toward the kid that has his back toward them. When the kid says red light, he turns around and the kids have to stop where they're at. And it continues on until one of the kids touches you on your shoulder, and then that kid is it. Well, this is what was going on with this thing. I turned around and I looked at it, and it stopped what it was doing, and it just smiled at me. And I told my husband, "Oh my God, you got to see what the hell this thing is." And he says, "What is it?" And I go, "It looks like a man is crawling on the damn floor." And my husband says, he says, are you kidding me? You got to be kidding me." And I said, "No." I go, "It's a man, and I don't know. I just see a lot of darkness. I don't know what it's doing." I go, "But it is fucking ugly." I go, it's very ugly, and it is smiling at me." My husband says, "Well, I don't want to look at it." He goes, "Just ignore it. Don't even look at it." And I said, "How can I ignore it? It keeps hitting the damn bed, and I can't sleep with that ugly thing there." I go, "What do we do?" And he says, "Just ignore it. Just ignore it." So I was ignoring it. I didn't pay any attention to it or anything. And when you see something that doesn't look right to you, you want to look again. Well, that's what I was doing. I turned around, and every time I would look at it, it would stop and smile. And then I would turn away, and I can hear it crawling toward the bed as it kept bumping the bed, and you can hear the plastic moving again as it was getting closer to me. I told my husband, I go, I I can't deal with this. I can't deal with this shit. What do I do? And he says, just ignore it. Just ignore it. Pay no mind to it. I told him, I go, "Well, that's kind of hard to do if this ugly thing is right here next to me." I go, "You would be thinking different. It was on your side." I go, "Just please look at what I'm looking at." He didn't want anything to do with it, and I mean, I really don't blame him, because if he would have saw this, he would have really freaked out. Um, it just kept on coming all the way to the edge of my bed, and I kept looking at it, kept stopping, kept smiling. I look away, it kept crawling. I look at it, same thing. It would stop, smile. Its mouth, it had so many teeth in it. The smile was so wide, and he was just looking at me. I don't know what it could have been or why he was playing this game with me. And by the time he came like right here, I said, "Oh gosh, he's closer to me. I can feel it." I felt the heaviness. Um, my stomach was getting knots in it. My face started getting really hot, and I was just very uncomfortable. And I told my husband, I go, I need to make this thing go away. It's right here next to me. It's right behind me. I can feel it. My husband says, "Just ignore it, hun. Don't worry about it." I go, "No." I go, "I can't do this anymore." I turned around. Um, I just shouted at it. I said, "Leave me the hell alone. This is my fucking house. You do not need to be here. Go away." And by the time I had said all that, there was nothing there anymore. It must have disappeared even before I started yelling at it. So it was very, very odd. If you guys have any idea of what could this have been, why it was behaving like this, its behavior, playing this game with me, maybe I thought it was because some of these things probably um, know about you, or I don't know. I really don't know. I really can't say what it could have been or anything, but yeah. After that, I started sleeping with my room really dark and stuff. After that other episode with that little girl, um, when I saw her over here, resting her chin on my bed, and you saw that video, that was I had put on. So just give me your comments. You're welcome to share. Um, I will share more of these stories with you of my paranormal experiences, along with my rest of my family that I have here in my home, and with my daughter, that she had gone through so much stuff too. Let me know what you all think about this, and thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.